Muy buenas a todos. Muy buenas a todos, chicos, chicas, reyes, reinas, bienvenidos al canal. Muy buenas a todos, chicos, chicas, reyes, reinas, bienvenidos al canal. Hoy vamos a continuar la misión legendaria de Xilonen, que ya sabéis que en el episodio anterior hicimos. Y bueno, ya sabéis que las misiones legendarias aquí en Natlan como que están divididas en tres partes. La primera, la segunda y la tercera, obviamente. La primera, hubo una conversación que no pudisteis ver, pero bueno, fue de una niña pidiendo ayuda. Básicamente encontramos a una señora que nos dijo que había una madre que tenía una hija enferma y que quería hacerle como un regalo, por así, porque se estaba recuperando o algo así. La hija no la pudimos ver, cosa que a mí me da que pensar que la hija está muerta y que realmente la madre... esto va a ser una misión de cómo la madre supera la pérdida de su hija. Pero bueno, vamos a reunirnos con ella. No es por aquí. No, esto no es. Vale, esto me voy a saltar porque no es, ¿vale? Es que hay un evento que todavía no he hecho. Bueno, es que aquí hay un montón de misiones, tío. No sé por qué aquí están concentradas todas las misiones de Natlan, tío. Porque aquí está la misión para empezar el evento que hay ahora. Hay un evento de cazar bichos, por así decirlo. Luego también hay otra misión de mundo. Y ahora estoy buscando la misión de la legendaria. Pero están todas aquí concentradas, entonces es normal que, pues, viniendo aquí te pilles con todas, ¿sabes? Porque encima las misiones... A mí esto es una cosa que no me gusta. Que las misiones se activen simplemente con pasar al lado no me gusta, tío. Me gustaría que tuvieras que hacer tú algo, ¿sabes? Porque, por ejemplo, yo esa misión no me la quiero comer. Yo esto que estamos viendo no lo quiero ver. Pero, como he pasado cerca, pues me tengo que joder y aguantar, ¿sabes? Y muchas veces es una mierda, porque sin querer activo una misión legendaria o sin querer hago algo, me meto en una misión y no quiero jugar esa misión, ¿sabéis? A mí me parece una mierda ese sistema, tío, que... Joder, que encima duran un montón, tío, encima, me cago en la puta. Pero a mí ese sistema de que por pasar al lado ya le salte la misión no me gusta nada, tío. Me gustaría que tuviese... Me gustaría que por lo menos tuvieses que hablar con alguien o hacer una... Ah, vale, ya me desacuerdan. Cojonudo. Que no, tío, que no me sale la polla a jugar tu puta misión, coño. Que no quiero jugar a la misión esa de mierda, tío, que quiero jugar a la misión legendaria. Mira, ahí está. Es que eso, de que la misión se active simplemente con pasar al lado, tío. No sé a quién fue el de este hora que se le ocurrió. Hostia, mira, Xilonen. Está durmiendo la pobre. Ya sabemos que Xilonen lo de trabajar lo lleva complicado. Xilonen lo de trabajar... No, no te está escuchando.
Oh, the shelf on the left, second row down, first X on the right. That one's yours. And the garden hoe belongs to Ignal, and the hammer is Pakal's, so make sure you take the one that's yours.
I haven't even said why I'm here. But looks like you're about to head out for a break.
Esta no es la chica que rescatamos.
Yes, but I am going to take it right here. The temperature is just perfect today.
Really? But doesn't it feel a lot hotter than usual? I really don't want to stay out in this heat.
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customers don't tend to stick around and talk when they're coming to place orders or pick up the goods.
I see. Oh, here comes another customer. I'll just leave you to it then. And...
Uy, perdón. Creo que por el nuevo customer
Sure,
soy yo, ¿no?
sounds good to me.
El nuevo customer soy yo. Exacto, uy, va. Pero ¿qué hace ahí Paimon, no? Debajo de la mesa.
Oh, traveler, Paimon! We meet again. Oh, you two seem to be in good spirits. How's your Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Run into any issues?
No, la verdad es que todo va bien.
Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a Pilgrim's Chronicle, even though I've already turned it over to you. There are still a lot of things that could go wrong, so I wasn't sure if there'd be any issues.
Huh? So, what are the chances that something might still go wrong?
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spiritway, I'd say.
Oh, well, that definitely would never happen.
I found the Xilonen. Thanks a lot. By the way, Nitchka's birthday's coming up real soon. Are you planning to visit her?
Netza creo que es la niña esta que os he dicho que está enferma. Me imagino que está viva entonces, ¿no? Porque si todo el mundo está yendo al cumpleaños, me imagino que estará viva. Ya digo, es como no nos dejaron ver a la niña, yo supuse que al igual que en el evento de Fontaine, hubo un evento de Fontaine que era de una madre que había perdido a su hijo y que no lo superaba. Es decir, ella pensaba que estaba con vida y no lo estaba, ¿sabéis? Entonces yo intuía que a lo mejor era así, pero si todo el mundo está yendo al cumpleaños, imagino que A, o todo el mundo sabe que está muerta y le siguen la corriente, o B, se ha ido.
I've prepared a gift and was just getting ready to take it to her.
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or, let me guess, woodworking tools?
¿Esos son regalos de cumpleaños?
Yeah, that's right. Flowers will wither and toys will break, and snacks are quickly forgotten once they're eaten. But a set of durable work tools will always stay with you and get you through many sticky situations.
Ya, pero...
Well, still, I won't be giving Nichka any tools this year. She wrote me a letter saying that she'd like a copy of To Kill the Brave. The book is not what you call a bestseller, but luckily, I have a few copies in my collection. They were really old editions that were published a long time ago, but they should still be readable.
Children her age love fairy tales. The last time I was at Thesoli's, I even brought Nechka... Wait. What did I bring her again? It must have been her favorite thing, but...
Pues veis, va pasando cosas.
Why can't I remember it anymore?
Van pasando cosas de que no se acuerdan y tal.
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems you're about to pass out from the heat. Do you even remember your own name?
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few days. I've been forgetting things for some odd reason.
Well, in that case, why don't you use the blaze gem inscription you have as a memo to engrave some important things to remember? After all, that inscription will never wear out, and it's easy to carry. I'd say that's quite a fitting use for it.
You do have a point, but my inscription is almost already full.
¿Tan largo es tu nombre o es que has grabado los nombres de todos tus familiares?
No. I engraved some wishes on my blaze gem inscription. You know, just some dreams that I have for the future and things I'd like to accomplish one day. Even though Tassoli has said that from an aesthetic point of view, it
Eso es
would
lo
be
que nos
best for people to
regalaron.
keep their inscription short,
Eso es lo que nos regaló la madre de la hija.
this blaze gem inscription was still made by a name engraver, the forger of ancient names themselves. Everyone thinks that the inscription she made might have some wondrous powers. So, many people who bought blaze gem inscriptions engraved their wishes and dreams on them, in hopes that they would come true.
Sounds kinda like a wish granter. But if you do that, won't everyone be able to see your wishes and dreams?
Justo eso es lo que estaba pensando. A mí me daría un poco de vergüenza, la verdad.
Don't worry. We usually ask Tassoli to add the inscriptions for us. She has a unique method of engraving. With her method, the light must be at a certain angle in order to see the text. Without the right angle of lighting, the blaze gem inscription will just look like a pretty stone.
That's true. In the end, a blaze gem inscription is essentially just a piece of rock. It doesn't have the power to grant people's wishes. Making wishes to it is like shouting into an echoing valley. The only one who will answer is yourself. But using it as a journal for your wishes is also fine. Carrying them with you and taking a look from time to time can be a good source of encouragement. Well, as long as you don't suddenly change your mind and want to take your wishes back, that is. These things are extremely durable. It would take a lot of effort to change the words. And I don't think anyone would willingly part with it either. They're not cheap and very hard to get. If you ever lost it, you'd just be filled with regret. Still, it's really strange. Given Auntie's skill, how could it take so long for her to make one? Oh, well, I hope someone didn't give her an idea of making fewer and selling for more.
Creo que sé a quién le daría esa idea. Seguro que ha sido una argucia de la señorita Cheven.
It's true. Chevin would totally have put that in her ear. Still, I don't think it's such a bad thing for Tassoli to make some money by selling these. At least she and little Nechka are better off now, and won't have to worry about the cost of treating her illness anymore. I was really worried about their family at first, and was even planning to send them some...
Hostia, qué mala memoria.
what was I planning to send to Nechka again? Ugh, this memory of mine.
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even the inscription won't be able to save your memory. You should, go back. Yeah, get some rest.
Right. Right. Please give my regards to Tlisoli and Nechka.
O sea, se le olvidan cosas, pero no creo que sea por su memoria.
What's going on?
Será por la piedra esta que
Maybe I
nos han
should go
dado.
talk to Ernly to get some medicine.
So you'll be going to Nechka's birthday party too, Xilonen? Oh, perfect! Then let's go together!
Oh, yeah, sure, but I didn't expect you to know Tlisoli too. She hasn't been coming to the tribe much lately, so how did you get a chance to talk with her?
Pues porque tuve que ir con su hija esta. Ojo. Le pega acción en tu encuentro previo con Tlisoli.
Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal as a forging material. Guess she's really pulling out all the stops for her daughter.
Nosotros también íbamos a prepararle un regalo a Netza, pero no sabemos qué le puede gustar.
Then let's just go and ask. Come on, I want to give her the book anyway.
Huh?
Claro,
Wait a
pero-
second. Our birthday gift's supposed to be a surprise?
Efectivamente.
If we ask Nechka, then she'll know what gift we'll be getting her. And that would ruin the surprise!
But if you don't ask her, then how will you know what kind of present she would like? Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her a storybook based on what she wrote in her letter. That might be a good option.
Eso sería bastante fácil. ¿Tengo un montón en la mochila o qué?
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we all give her books, it might seem like we didn't put much effort into it. Xilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like the most? There must be something else she'd like besides books.
Unfortunately, no. Nechka's illness has kept flaring up over the past few years. Apparently, she couldn't do anything during that time other than rest in bed. She didn't even have the strength to talk to anyone. It wasn't until recently that she started to recover from her illness and regained strength to write letters to others. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario, I can split the book into 2 volumes and we can each give her one.
¿Qué hacemos? ¿Qué buena idea? O mejor vamos a preguntarle a Netza. Es que regalarle 2 libros. A ver, si está en cama y le gustan los libros realmente. ¡Qué buena idea!
Oh, that's terrible!
¿Qué?
That
Vaya.
would really look like we didn't try.
Vamos a ver.
Let's just go ask
Si le gustan los
Nechka.
libros.
Even though it would ruin the surprise, we could at least get her something that would make her happy. Anyway, could you tell us a bit more about the book that you're getting her? Is it really that unpopular?
Well, it's a little difficult to explain. You see, there are actually 2 versions of To Kill the Brave. The premise of the book is pretty straightforward. It's basically about a set of twin brothers working to defeat a demon lord. But after defeating the demon lord, the older brother, To Kill, discovers that the king's spirit has possessed his younger brother, Remok. In the ending of the original story, the older brother kills his younger brother to defeat the demon lord, before jumping into a volcano.
Pues voy a mierda de historia, macho. Hostia, sí. Digo, lo voy a poner así en lento para que lo leáis vosotros, pero vamos, joder, os lo pongo así más rapidito, pausad el vídeo y si tenéis suerte y no se ve borroso, pues leedlo, pero joder, la hostia, tío. O sea, a ver, nos ha hecho un resumen, ¿no? Más o menos, que la reina se encarga del hermano mayor, el hermano pequeño lo mata, y pues luego salta un volcán. Os lo dejo así para que lo leáis, si tenéis suerte y
I
podéis
remember there
leerlo.
was one line that was super popular at the time. If I still remember right, after being possessed by the goddess Coatlicue, Remok said, "I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit. Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left."
¿Y qué dice la otra versión de la historia?
The other version was released only recently. The author heard a suggestion from someone and suddenly decided to try and make a stake in the fairy tale market, so the story was revised. In the revised version, the brothers killed the demon lord together and both survived. According to the author, this gave the story a happy ever after kind of ending. However, the revised version was not well received. After a month on the market, it had hardly sold any copies and the books were collecting dust on the store shelves. The store owners desperately tried to get rid of the book and have resorted to all sorts of promotions and discounts to sell it. Even now, the only edition of To Kill the Brave you can find in the market is the newer one, whereas the older edition is nearly impossible to find. Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book to Nechka, so I spent a few days looking and managed to find a few copies of the old edition in a warehouse. I picked out a copy that looked relatively new and wrapped it up as a present for Nechka. If you're interested, I can give you this extra copy to read. The pages are pretty old though, so please be gentle with it. Oh, and here's a copy of the newer edition too. They gave me a free copy when I went to buy some chocolatl.
So that's how they're trying to sell off the book. Could it really be that bad? Even Paimon's curious now.
2 libros más para nuestra colección, oye. Me los podrás leer por el camino, Paimon.
Okay, but you'll have to carry Paimon for a while. Once Paimon's done reading it herself, she'll read it out for you.
Let's get going. Telesoli lives pretty far from the tribe, so it'll take us some time to get there.
Vale, pues... No sé, a ver, me imagino que si están haciendo regalos, me imagino que la niña no está muerta. Quiero pensar en eso. He visto aquí un cristal esto que me estaba tocando las narices. Pero es que no llego de un salto, ¿verdad? Bueno, yo creo que sí. Sí, mira, sí que llego. Lo estaba viendo hace un rato, pero digo, bueno, no voy a hacer nada, ¿sabes? Pero no, vamos para allá. Ah, bueno, no, para allá no. Vamos a terminar el episodio que llevamos ya 16 minutos y tampoco quiero que se alargue mucho. Así que nada, espero que os haya gustado. Mañana continuamos pues con el cumpleaños, me imagino. No sé si al final vamos a regalarle, o sea, creo que vamos a ir a preguntarle qué es lo que le gusta. Pero bueno, espero que os haya gustado, que hayáis disfrutado y gracias por ver. Adiós.